I was totally not expecting it.
Yes.
But I'm just having so much fun.
That's kind of cute.
So poofy.
Honestly, I kind of love that some people hate it.
If I spill on it, like that's it. The police did not catch us. Went to our first show in Paris. After getting yelled at. You're not wearing this. Oh my god, we're getting late. Hi, nice to see you. Welcome to the Paris vlog.
Welcome to my first ever Paris Fashion Week vlog. After going back and forth between excitement and fear, I finally decided like 2 weeks out before, all the shows to book the flight. But that means we had to plan everything in a rush, and I didn't have outfits for a lot of the events that we got confirmed for pretty last minute. So our first stop was Rayban Vintage, which I tracked them down on Instagram. They have a lot of really cool archival designer pieces, and I was specifically looking for vintage Dior pieces because I got invited to the Christian Dior Reese. Oh my god, I can't believe, because this was like I think our first event, and it was such a big one. So the Reese is a presentation where you can get a closer look of all the runway pieces. So it usually happens the day after the actual show. The setting is a little more casual, so I was looking for pieces that felt appropriate. So definitely not like, a gown or a dress, something a little more chic and daytime, daytime Parisian chic. Bonjour, we are in Paris, and I'm like smiling so much because I'm like really nervous, but I'm so excited. We're going to our first ever Christian Dior presentation, and of course I have to wear Christian Dior. This is from '98, and it's from John Galliano's time at Dior. Let me just move my seatbelt. The lapel and shoulder detail is just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to show you guys all the pieces up close. I wonder if I'll get to touch it. Probably not. Oh yeah, this is cute. Okay, there has to be one in there, right? This one's kind of cute. Does my hand feel awkward though? No. I love the detail of the jacket. So pretty. Let's see. Wait, can you point the camera to me a second? I just want to say something. Have you guys noticed the signs? Like, can you zoom in on that metro sign?
Yeah.
So we were walking around yesterday, and I realized that the street signs here are exactly the same as it is in Disneyland. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's why they're so familiar. Because we saw like a croissant street. That's not in Disneyland, but you get the vibe. I still can't believe that I got to see the Dior for 25 collection up close. It honestly felt like stepping into a story, and every look had this mix of like strength and softness to it. It was so beautiful to see in person. And there was this like quiet medieval energy, like as if Joan of Arc was styled by Dior, which was most recently referenced in Chaperon's iconic VMA look. Like the long sleeve, the dramatic lace, and the capes were just absolutely beautiful. And I just felt so lucky that I got to take it in, because fashion really is like art.
Way back to the hotel for an outfit change, and we also have to change hotels. We're trying to like walk. Can we walk into the Louvre? Is it a short? The Louvre is right there. We're trying to walk and then get into an Uber. Bonjour. Oh my god! We had a wardrobe malfunction. It ripped my leggings, so we had to run to Caledonia. Get this. And these shoes I had ordered, and they were so beautiful, but I didn't think about how
my feet would like literally slip out, so we put fashion tape, boob tape here. My toes like prepping, and right now I'm like pulling sending my selections for tomorrow. Everything's so last minute. We're learning a lot though, because it's our first Paris Fashion Week, and usually from what I've heard, March is the more, what do you call it, like chill season. So this is kind of like our warm-up to September. I'm definitely learning that traffic here is insane, and it takes like double or triple the amount of time to get anywhere. So we're definitely going to try to be early for everything tomorrow. Our second stop was LVMH Prize, where most famously, like Jack Moose was one of the winners back in the day. So it's kind of like a showcase of top young designers. I got to speak to them to understand a little bit more about their collection. For example, with Yasmin, she was inspired with, I guess, like fabric, like leftover fabric. So she made pleats using it during like lockdown, where, you know, supplies were limited. I also spoke to some designers that were inspired by their dance background and very intentional layering, inspired by, you know, how like ballerinas will just have all these layers as they're like getting warm, doing their warm up. And it was just so insightful. I know this is such a cliche, but going to these two events today really, you know, showed me that fashion truly is art. Like every piece is so intentional. There's like so many hours of craftsmanship, and it's, you know, it tells a story in itself. So I left feeling so inspired and so grateful. The last step of the day was Maje. They transformed the top floor of this building into like a little airport security check. So I was like, oh my god, it's like TSA but make it chic. Can you imagine if airports actually looked like this? I would have like way less anxiety flying. Out the lighting, it is so beautiful. Fashion Week update. People were not kidding about the traffic in Paris. We took the metro, which we had some issue trying to figure out the ticket. We did in fact buy 3 tickets on my friend E's phone. However, we had issues tapping, so we kind of like basically jumped the, what's it called, the metro. Fortunately, the police did not catch us. At least my outfit looks cute. Oh wow! First I decided to buy a new tripod right before the trip, and it came broken, so now we can't close it, and a part of it like kind of falls apart when we use it, so we have to put it in the trash, unfortunately. So if anyone is by the Louvre today, I feel bad. It's not even gonna go in. Oh my god, like part of it already fell. It's not gonna hit. Like we can't. Let's just leave that. I'm sorry. It's so poofy. I woke up bright and early for day 3 because I had to shoot a hair ad for Olaplex, so I did this massive blowout that turned out so good. And then we headed to the Bvlgari event. We shot some content for the Bvlgari socials. I was carrying one of their newest bag, and it was so pretty. I also had to take the moment to do a little French pin video. I know I always do them in Soho, but I was like, you know what? I have to do it. We're in Paris. We're in front of the Ritz. It was iconic. I had to. It was a celebration for the new Bvlgari and Mary Katranzu bag collection. She was actually right there. Like I stood right behind her, and I was like, oh my gosh, you look so familiar. Have we met? And she's like, yeah, this is my collection. She was so sweet and I was very embarrassed.
Bonjour. We are, oh, we did the Bvlgari presentation and shoot this morning. And I did a quick outfit change and hotel room change. We are waiting for the second room to be ready. I managed to like change at the spa, and now we're heading to a fitting of some sort. And it's such a beautiful day out. I'm running on half a can of Celsius. But I did eat some yogurt, and I finally found iced coffee, which is really hard to come by in Europe. I'm just taking it in. It's such a beautiful walk. Let me show you. Do you want to do an official introduction where you turn and just wave? It's Kayla. I keep wanting to say C instead of we. It's hard. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm getting hungry.
Next, we headed to the Claudie Pierlot showroom. It's a French fashion brand that has been around since the 80s, but a little less known in America. The collection featured a lot of matching sets, like playful leather play, like this patchwork leather jacket that I was very sad to have to take off. I did leave with a tie because I thought it went perfectly with my Alfie top. I love the color contrast, so they let me borrow it for a day so I could like take some photos in it before having to return it. Just checked into my hotel room in Paris and I have to give you guys a room tour. I am literally looking at the Eiffel Tower. This is so beautiful. Right when you walk in, there is a closet and a bunch of my outfits for Fashion Week. There's a full-length mirror, which I'll be taking a lot of mirror selfies. I feel like Emily in Paris. Okay, you can see the Eiffel Tower right there, and that's the bed. I can't wait to sleep. Honestly, I haven't been sleeping much because I'm so jet lagged. And I'm gonna be laying out all my accessories here. Wow, okay. Bathroom is right here. I love the amount of counter space. This is so cute. Welcome to the Paris vlog. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh. 2. So scared. Okay, I am going to a short film screening at Dover Street Market, and I just got a bunch of options sent to me. The vibe is a little more street and cool, so I was thinking either this long leather trench, or I have, it's a patent leather jacket, and I also have a pair of hot shorts. I think I'm probably gonna wear, can you hear that? There's like an ambulance. I'm probably gonna wear stockings or something, but first I have to catch up with work in New York because I wasn't able to yesterday. And I just like taking it all in. I can't believe I made it here. I feel like this is such a Korea highlight, and I hope the lighting isn't bad. Okay, this is better. And I'm just so grateful, and I'm just having so much fun. I think when it comes to Fashion Week, there's usually, it's intimidating, and like there's usually a lot of disappointment, you know, like not being able to attend certain shows and have certain opportunities. But I knew that when I was gonna when I decided I was gonna come out here, that I really wanted to just take this as a trip where it's like a learning opportunity. So I did get invited to 2 shows, both were last minute, and I'm just so excited. Like, even if I only got invited to one, or if it's a presentation, you know, I'm still just like having the best time, and I have gotten to meet so many amazing people. It's just so special to be here in this city, and I'm so excited to take you guys along and share this journey, because I have a lot of good outfits coming up. Okay, I need to take a shower because I feel disgusting. We just came back from the Dover Street Market event. I ended up wearing the brown shirt stockings with the 2-piece leather set. And what time is it now? I don't even know.
10:30.
It's 10:30. We just ordered room service, and I came back to my room to this. And we were debating who it's from. We'll see.
Drum roll.
Mrs. Tan, they always say that. It's not Mrs. Wait, I was totally not expecting it. Happy Paris Fashion Week, sending you lots of love. It's like my best friends in LA. I'm gonna cry. So I really wanted to see them before Paris Fashion Week, but my schedule got crazy and I was also really sick. Because it's like my first fashion week. Wait, it's so sweet. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Wait, and you can see the Eiffel Tower in the back.
Gorgeous.
It was so messy. Okay, well, we got a room service and we're gonna work on some deadlines because it's still working hours in New York. And then we're gonna add it. And then we're gonna
Go to bed.
go to bed. Yeah. Good night.
No, you can't go to yours. Breakfast.
Wait, is this it's like a spoon? This croissant's massive.
Wait, it's so good.
This is so funny. We just chanced upon this photo booth. I just had breakfast with my friend Sophie and I completely lost track of time. I'm now running really late for my next appointment. I mean, we all...
I mean, my therapist didn't give me any blush, so I blushed.
You can go ask for it.
I would have loved some mascara.
I ran into some friends. We all just got the Dior facial and it was so good. You guys also got the glow one?
No, I asked for the
Anti-aging.
So I just got my facial and they set this little tee up for me and a bunch of recommendations on the products they used for me that I should incorporate in my daily routine. I had some time to kill in between my Dior facial and my next appointment, which was at the same hotel. It was for the Meta and Rayban, I guess, collection. I mean, the Meta glasses have been around for a while, but I've never seen one in person. So I was really excited to get invited by my friend Larissa, and she gave me a walkthrough of those glasses, and they absolutely blew my mind. How it works is that you just gotta charge your case and you pair it to your phone and you can literally say, hey Meta, tell me the weather for the day, or hey Meta, take a photo, and it's so sick.
Then you say, hey Meta, stop.
Hey Meta, stop.
Other things you can do, you can take calls. So
What?
can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear everything. But it's extra trippy because both phones are here.
This is the moment that we always learn what people's musical talents. Here we go.
Okay, let me put on my I love it.
It's like so.
Here are some clips I took of my Meta glasses. I'm definitely still figuring it out a little bit, but there isn't really much of a learning curve. It's definitely a little trippy, but so cool. We're at Plaza Altini and we just went to the Meta Rayban event, so I got these smart glasses. They can record pictures and take videos, so we're gonna go explore the city, maybe go to the Louvre if we have time.
We're in search for crepes.
Later that night, I headed to dinner with Freja, and I've become close friends with Jenny, the founder, and she's such an inspiring woman. She started a business on her own, and it's now grown to such a massive business. So I was really proud to support her. Good morning. It's Sunday. I don't know how many days we've been here, but today is the first morning I've woke up feeling well rested. I think I'm finally adjusted to the time difference. And I think it's also the fact that I've had to change hotels every night except for the past 2 nights. Yeah. I get to have a slower morning. I'm gonna order breakfast in bed and work on some filming and stuff that I have to do before checkout in 3 hours. Hi, bonjour. Good morning. Can I please order some breakfast to the room? Yes, I will have the European breakfast, soft boiled eggs and toast. And can I also get a side of mushrooms, please? Breakfast is coming in 20 minutes, which means I need to start packing. Definitely need to sort this situation out because it is very messy. I want to show you guys a little bit of how I've done the organization. All the outfits in individual bags and labeled them, so it's just easier to find them and it won't like all get messed up. And I'm definitely gonna reuse these bags, and I've been like really careful with them.
Trying to upgrade my data because I've used all the high speed. Sponsor us. After getting yelled at. After hearing impossible for the 50th time. Everything's impossible. We're working on a campaign, and 2 days ago we found out that we needed to shoot with this specific English rose, and we had no luck, and we finally found, I think these are Spanish roses. They look kind of similar. And we're trying to like take some pictures here, and we got yelled at, and the guy was really scary. He was like staring us down and was like just really mean. So now we're having a drink to calm our nerves because we're like a little scared. And the issue is, I don't like to tell people no. Like, I'm always like, yeah, like, I'm gonna see what I can do. Like, I'll try. Yeah. And here, we've just been hearing, like, everywhere it's like, impossible. And it's kind of, like, defeating, yeah. But I also think that there is an art to asking for things here. Like, I've heard from friends where it's like, you know, the French way, it's like, you gotta, like, negotiate. Like, the first time it's impossible, the second time it's like, you know, there's, like, a way to it, and art, yeah, and we don't know how to do it, so we're just feeling really sad.
It is officially show day. I was so nervous the night before, I could barely sleep. My first show of the day is for Vautrait. The collection was a celebration of mystics, where the designer used pieces from his past collection that perhaps, you know, were imperfect in his eyes, but he took it as an opportunity to reinvent these pieces and highlight these like reworked archival pieces.
We just went to our first show in Paris, and it was so beautiful. I managed to get some clips inside, so I'll share with you guys. And let me show you my outfit. I'm really proud of it.
We're not there yet. We're heading to our second show, and traffic is really bad. Honestly, I don't even mind being in a car because everything's so pretty. Whoa. It's been raining all day. It's only what time is it? 3:30. It's 3:30. What? Oh my god, we're gonna be late. Show for the day is for Shiatzy Chen, which was located a little further than I expected, and it was so gloomy, so I barely made it in time just before the show started. The collection was a celebration of traditional Chinese craftsmanship and contemporary fashion because they used embroidery, like 10 different types of embroidery from China, and adding them onto modern pieces. Guess what? We just got yelled at again. This is how many times we've been yelled at?
Like a third time today.
But I feel like we're getting tougher.
We are.
Like,
thicker skin.
I feel like I gave it back to him a little bit.
You did. There's also 2 men creepily staring right off screen.
Oh my god.
Let's get out of here.
So I realized at this point that I had not done any professional photo shoot for the pieces I got. But after looking at all the content I've captured, you know, in the past 5 days, I just felt like a piece of the puzzle was missing, and that was, you know, like professionally shot photos, and that's exactly what we did. We had to do a quick outfit change in public, but the photos turned out so good, and I'm really glad I ended up like doing this last minute photo shoot.
The girl was either checking out my shoes, or she was trying to pickpocket me, but joke's on her because this bag's empty. I'm wearing this to the show later. If I spill on it, like, that's it.
Before we headed to the next show, we wanted to stop for lunch at this little cute French bistro. We had some escargot, foie gras, definitely ordered way too much food, but it was absolutely delicious. Next, we headed to the Veronique Leroy show. I'm sorry if I'm butchering all these French pronunciations. I promise I'm working on it. Okay, so with this show, it was a lot of like reimagined silhouettes. So think pronounced shoulders, elevated waistline, like crop jackets, like really cool stuff. Let us take the pillow now. I picked this one.
Yeah.
You said the young
Yeah.
take it this way. No, it's fine.
Our last show of the day was for Ujoh, and this might have been my favorite collection yet because it was a celebration of like 90s Japanese youth and like their defiant school uniform. And towards the end, the designer actually had all the models like come out, and they were kind of like, I think in most shows, like the models look kind of like, I guess, like cool, and they don't really show much emotions, but these models were just looking like they were having so much fun, and I left feeling very inspired to incorporate the styling into my everyday wardrobe. And that's a wrap on our first ever Paris Fashion Week. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!